Los Angeles, California, September 20th. Former player Urban Meyer, rumored to be the next USC head coach, appears at the USC game against the Utah Utes at Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum on September 20, 2019 in Los Angeles, California. Photo by Meg Oliphant. Getty Images. Don't let Texas's 2-0 record fool you. There are serious issues plaguing the team right now. One of the main concerns for the Longhorns is that their defense is unable to put together consistent stops. Last weekend, Texas won 63-56 in an overtime thriller against Texas Tech. Its defense struggled to keep the Red Raiders off the scoreboard, and if it wasn't for a heroic performance from Sam Ehlinger, they would have lost. During the halftime show for today's TCU-Texas game, Fox analyst Urban Meyer addressed the two problems that are holding Texas back from being an elite program once again. Meyer believes it all comes down to evaluating and developing talent. Every year, the Longhorns put together a solid recruiting class. However, that talent is not showing up on the field. Here's what Meyer had to say about the Longhorns' struggles, via 247 Sports. Let's talk about the why. Here is the why. There's two reasons. No. 1. Evaluation. You have to really, thoroughly go back and say, are we evaluating the right way in our program? But here's where I want to spend a second talking about development. Once they get on your campus, you have to develop them. And when I say development, it's weight room, it's training room, it's nutritionists, it might even be a sports psychologist, and then, of course, it's going to be the assistant coaches. So the what is, they haven't had many players drafted. That's fine. The average viewer can say, okay, that's the what. But let's dig deep, lift up the hood and say why. It's evaluation process and its development of the player. If the NFL draft doesn't start showing more Texas Longhorn players every spring, it's going to be the same old story. This might not be what Texas fans want to hear, but Meyer is telling the truth.